All right, happy Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. We're on part 3 of this AI hackathon. In this video, I'm going to focus on building transcription. We're going to check out if we even need to build transcription. Maybe we can use an API from TikTok or YouTube. So let's get into that. Here is the repository we're dealing with. This is called rect. The first stream was all about the design, so there's a very thorough README. Definitely check that out. There's 2 high-level components. There's a runtime and a build process. The runtime is going to be a Blitz.js application. And the build process is going to be, at this point, we're intending all Python. And the idea is this build process goes in and collects input data. And at this point, I think that's going to be sourced from Google Drive. Really, it's sourced from TikTok, but then there's a tool called repurpose.io. And repurpose.io does the heavy lifting of taking, whenever I post to TikTok, it replicates it into a Google Drive folder. And I would prefer to work with the Google API instead of working with the TikTok API. We're going to double check. We're going to double click on that. There is a chance that I should be using the TikTok API to grab captions or like subtitles. Instead of transcribing, I can just grab those from TikTok. I have a feeling that's not going to be easy to do in a non-fragile way that like we think is going to be there 6 months from now, right? Like a stable API. But working with Google Drive might not be the right way to do this either. After all, Google Drive does not have transcription out of the box. Someone who does have transcription out of the box is YouTube. And repurpose.io takes my TikToks and not only puts them in Google Drive, but also puts them to YouTube Reels and some other places. So we're going to check out some options. That's what this video is all about. But anyway, let me take a step back before we get into the details. The high-level design is this ML process takes what the inputs from wherever is the proximal location. The ultimate location is TikTok, but that is unlikely to be the immediate location that my Python API actually reaches for. But it's going to get that input one way or the other, put it into an LLM, do some LLM thinking, and produce some outputs. We call this rect because there are 4 points. What's the point of this? Well, there's not one, there's 4. That's why it's like a rectangle, a rect. And so those 4 points are the outputs of interest, which are flashcards, quizzes, a conversational agent. I'm really excited about that. And slides for Latterly Slides. And Latterly Slides, just to review, is an open source educational curriculum that helps teach people learn how to code. We're up to 12 stars, so feel free to drop by and drop a star on that repo, and we can get some more stars here. You can see this is a readable markdown file up until it's not. So this is basically an open source curriculum, but at a certain point, I just have been capacity constrained, and I'm not able to manually turn these into slides. And so we want to automate that. Okay, so that's the recap. Let's get into it. The main thing we're prioritizing today is transcription. You can see there's 4 issues here. Transcribe, that's the main one we're looking at today. If we have time, we will also get into picking the LLM. So there's a bunch of options, and I don't know what the right option is, and I don't want to spend too much time on this. It is a hackathon after all. If we can make it work at all for the purpose of the hackathon, then next month or next year, when the newest, coolest AI model comes out, we can just use that one. So we can pretty much use any model. We don't need to be too picky. But even so, there's a few things that we're going to want to double click on. One might be like web URL retrieval augmentation is like a pretty cool feature that could potentially really improve transcription. And then also we need to we need to look through the models anyway, just to figure out which one's easy to set up. Like, let's say our objective function is, I just want to do whatever's easy. Well, I still don't know even what's easy. But I think like maybe this one. Hello, bro. Hey, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Okay, so that's today's background. Let's get into transcription. How am I going to approach this? I want to investigate 4 options. Whisper AI from OpenAI would be kind of rolling our own, quote unquote. We are using a library, but it's still rolling our own in the sense that we're going to set up our own, like we're going to instantiate a process ourselves that would either be hosted by us offline or hosted by us in a server that we're having to pay for. Whisper does have like a free credit of like up to 18 bucks a month or something like that.
Split my knuckle.
Ah, what do you mean for kickboxing?
I'm doing regular boxing.
Should have done kickboxing. Tina split her knuckle. Poor thing. We got fight camp. That's a lot of fun. Okay. So like I don't want to pay money. And I'm nervous that if I release an open product that's accessible, then other people will go over my spin limit on Whisper. So that's a point against Whisper. The point for Whisper is it's cool. And especially if I make an offline only version and I don't release it publicly and I just assume that other people are going to download rect and run their own instances on their own machines, then that problem goes away and the added value remains, including the API is really slick. It has synergy with OpenAI. If we want to use GPT-4 and Whisper, we're still like in this OpenAI family. And that potentially has synergies, especially for future proofing where they're going to have cool integrations. And the other reason that Whisper is cool is because you have more control because you are running the instance yourself, more difficulty, but also more control to like tune things. Even as I'm speaking that out loud, I'm sort of rubber ducking with the camera here. And I'm thinking that for the purpose of a hackathon, I don't want to make that more work, more reward investment. I really want to go for minimal work, even if the output quality is minimal. I want to get to a point where the stuff works and improve it later. So my thinking is today, let's try to avoid Whisper, even if we end up using Whisper in a month or two. For the purpose of the hackathon, let's deprioritize that in this list of 4. If the others don't work, we'll get down there and we will use it because we know it works. But I don't want to prioritize that one. Let's go to the next option, TikTok Caption API. Why am I going to take my video from TikTok to Google Drive to somewhere else and then do a transcription process when TikTok has captions right there? Why don't I just use those? And the answer is that I'm not sure they're available. And if they are available, I'm not sure that they're going to be available tomorrow. That is, if there is a public API at all, I'm not sure that it's stable or official. But we're going to double check on that because like I'm not sure. So let's check on that. And next option would be YouTube. And finally, Descript. What is Descript? Descript is just a really popular way to do transcription. So if I was going to go the way where I take the video out of Google Drive and I run it through transcription as a service, I would probably use Descript. So this is going to be sort of the premier transcription as a service option. And shout out to Steven on TikTok. Oh, what is his last name? Who basically showed me Descript. Let me see if I can follow him real quick. What is this live about? It's about rect. I just went over that. So here's rect. You can read through the README. Also go to the link in my bio, my YouTube, and you can see the past 2 streams in here all about it. By the way, if you're on TikTok, if you go over to YouTube or Twitch, you'll be able to see the full screen. Let me see if I can quickly follow. It's not going to let me see who I'm following. On the video, on the phone app, I can click that and see the list of people I'm following. His name is Steven. He's a cool guy, and I wanted to give him credit. But oh yeah, Stephen Pope, Stephen G. Pope, this guy. So shout out to Steven for telling me about Descript. Okay. So among these 4 options, we can see that they are not co-equal. They are sort of ranked. Okay. So Supabase has kicked off a hackathon. Here's the blog article. Let me see if anyone replied to mine. So I invited like Benoit and some other people if they wanted to join my hackathon team. By the way, I'm still recruiting people for the hackathon team. We can have up to 5 people, and the seats have not been filled. So TikTok, link in the bio. You can join the Discord. Give me a shout. We're opening up Discord here. Discord is where the hackathon chat happens. Okay, but what is rect? Your project for an AI hackathon? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'd be happy to join, competitive programmer here. Hey, yeah, we'd be glad to have you. So again, link in my bio, and I'll see you on the Discord, and we can chat about it. Cool. These are the 4 options. Let's close this. Close these things that I'm not using. We might use the blitz docs. Yeah, we might use that. Summarization is a cool thing. Instead of transcribing, I could have an AI that like watches the video and transcribes it. Hopefully there's an issue for that, and we're going to backlog that. Let me just grab this link.
File that includes a transcript of everything that was.
If we want to use Whisper, here's how we can do it. Multimodal support. Summarization. So we'll drop that link. All right, we're in the Discord. Thank you, thank you. Good to see you over there. And then we'll grab this link so that I can close this, and we will put this in the how to use Whisper thing. So let's start with the TikTok API. This might be easy to eliminate. So TikTok API get captions. Automatically add captions. That's so maybe this display API. Does an API exist? Let's look at that. How to add captions, TikTok scraper, maybe. I don't really want to run a scraper. This is exactly what I'm trying to avoid, actually. By going over to Google and then using the Google API, I can potentially avoid scraping. So here is TikTok for developers. Cool, we're in the right place. Let me open a second tab. So the first tab is the article that showed up. I'm going to have a second tab where I'd like to see a search feature, but I don't see it. I guess I can use Google. Here our Google foo comes in handy. So you can do site : and then specify the site. And so I want to look in developers.tiktok.com. And I would like to search for captions. So that did not show up. So they don't use the term captions. Here's Video Kit, Objective-C. I'm not going to be doing any of that. Video Kit allows users to share videos from TikTok. Cool. I don't care about that. Share Sheet. What is Share Sheet? Developers can use Share Sheet to share content to TikTok without registering for TikTok for developers. That's pretty cool. That's not what I want, but I should try to keep that in mind. Web. Share videos from your web or desktop app into TikTok. Cool, not what I want. Research API, what does that mean? Query video data, maybe, if video data includes the captions. So maybe this is what I want. Obtain a client token, yeah. And then what do we get? We can get the these field names, what fields are available. And we can see that this is using the so-called V2 API. So we'll get down there when we get down there. But that seems to be a case of overlap. Okay, here are the fields available. Keyword. Create date, username, video ID, effect, video length. I can see why this would be really interesting analytical data. You could correlate length to performance and things like that. You could correlate keywords to performance, but this is not what I want. But maybe I should use this in the future. Okay. Still not what we want. Query video comments. Voice to text. Is this captions? I wonder if they have a playground. I worry that that's like a Boolean or something. Okay, TikTok. Sample. Okay, so can I just do this? It's a post request. Access token invalid. Okay, well, the potential is here enough that I should probably try to do it. Unofficial, see, here's an unofficial package. I don't really want an unofficial package. We'll keep it as a last resort. I'll make a note of it. Where's my TikTok unofficial API? Official API has text to speech. Or voice to text. Okay. Not sure if that's captions. Does it tell me the data type at least? Oh, it just says required. Required. How can you have query parameters be required? That's goofy, right? Okay, so we'll comment these. That allows us to close. Here is the display API getting started video list. Follow this tutorial to use an authorization code to retrieve the user's access token in OpenID. Cool. This is user info. Yeah, all this is like user-related stuff. Would need a mobile automation script. I don't think web scraping TikTok comments is possible even with Selenium. Leslie says, hello, TikTok doesn't have an official API, I don't think. Well, this is the official API, right? Maybe Puppeteer. I'm really not interested in doing a scraper. Like, I would rather eliminate this option than use a scraper. I was just making a note of that existing thing that's called scraper. I'm not going to make my own. And even using that existing one is like a last resort. Video ID, video length. Okay, here we go. Here's the data type. So voice to text is a string, voice to text and subtitles. For videos that have voice to text features on, show the text already generated. Okay, so this could work. This could work, basically. What? How did it copy an HTML fragment? That's kind of crazy. Voice to text and subtitles. We testing API responses? Yeah, I think we are going to. So we can see that we are able to get voice to text and subtitles for videos that have voice to text features on. I know that many of my videos do, not all of them. But it's worth a shot. Video description, LOL, hashtag POV, hashtag Avengers. You know that was a good video. You know that was a good video. Okay, so I think we've seen what we need to see. This is the element of interest for the official API. So let's test it. Okay, that's what we're here for. So I want an example request. I can use the retrieval augmented GPT. Cool. Make a sample request to this. I like how it just like totally hallucinated something, didn't it? Yeah. That's not going to work. Hey, yo, just joined. What are you building? We are building rect. We're on a GitHub issue currently, but you can see it over here. And check out the README. Get wrecked or something. Okay, so here's a curl. Okay, retrieval augmented for the win. Okay, so let me open up VS Code. Do you ever leak code? Yeah, I mean ever, yeah, but I'm not like a geek for that. James Lyon is probably your guy for that. Are you sure you want to paste 3 whole lines? Dude, just do it. Access token is invalid. Yes, it is. Okay. Seems like at least we are on the right trajectory, but I need to grab a token. So let's see if I can even do that. I don't know. Get started. Log in, okay? Log in with your TikTok developer account. Don't have an account? No, I don't. I mean, I have like a regular TikTok account. So let's try to sign up. This might be where we hit a wall. Let me take this off screen. Verify I'm not a robot. Bro, come on. Enter the code sent to your email. Ooh, am I about to get a little token of my own? Let me go to my email over here. What's the GitHub again, please? Okay, I'll hold it on screen while I go do the thing. Bam. Guest request. All right, let's do it. What's up?
What's up?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Trying to get this TikTok thing to work.
And what you trying to do over there?
So, like, make a educational material, like flashcards and stuff.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What are you up to?
Just, out here barbecuing with the family.
Oh man, that's the right thing to do on Easter. How's it going? Oh, nice shoes, man. What's up? I need to get some new shoes, honestly.
We got the heat on today.
What are you cooking?
What we cooking, Javier? Let's see. We're gonna show you. We got chicken breasts.
Shoes.
Fajita meat over there. Fajita meat over there. Nah, I seen it. Where you from, brother?
Originally Texas.
Oh, that's where I'm at.
I was about to say, looks like y'all are in the South. How you cooking?
Yeah, we West Texas.
Okay. No, I'm from around Austin though.
Okay. We got all the heat.
Man, it's too cold where I'm at now. So I'm from Texas, but I'm living near Washington, D.C.
We got all the heat.
Dude. Okay. So y'all trade kicks?
Oh. What's that?
Y'all trade kicks? You kind of in the sneaker game? Man, let's go.
Let's get it.
How about that yellow and green one? Which one is that?
That's the reverse Brazil right there.
Dude, that's pretty cool, man. What's that run?
Got the Scots over there.
How much is it for?
Release.
How much is it for a pair of those yellow and green ones, though?
Man, I think it's like 130.
It's not bad.
Nah.
Okay, my friend.
Not bad.
I'm gonna get back to coding.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Take it easy. Later.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so I just got to come up with my own random string generator. And I'm doing this on the other screen. Do I agree to the terms? Okay. You do not have any apps yet. Did I just get a token? Let's see. Here, I have an app ID. That is not the same as a token. Okay. Client key. I got a client key. So how does this request work? Here's an authorization with a bearer token. So let's go to the getting started. Register your app. We got through all this. Are needed by your application to invoke the APIs. They will be available after the app has been approved. Okay, so I have to go through app review first. Okay, so so this eliminates this option. TikTok API seems surprisingly accessible, but you have to go app review and approval for API creds to work. So it's eliminated for the hackathon. Could add in future. That's kind of a cool option because currently I'm relying on repurpose, which is proprietary and costly. So it would be cool if a future iteration of rect didn't need that. Mainly TS driven. The GUI is, but we're going to have a bunch of Python. It just hasn't been written yet. Okay, so I'm closing this tab that's over here with trying to get that app. We're going to go different route now. Let's go for the YouTube caption API. Okay, YouTube data API. And I think I might be able to get these for free. And so if I can get these for free, this is going to seem like the preferred option if it works. This is a Python API. Come on, it's a good start. This is a Python API which allows you to get the transcript subtitles for a given video. Updated 2 weeks ago, so I don't think, although the last release was October 2022. So pre-augmentation GPT may or may not be aware of this thing. But retrieval will know let's go do this. Please make a sample request using to get the captions for, and let me go get a YouTube video. I'll get a small reel. Are you doing the Supabase hackathon? Yes, I am. Ongoing. Feel free to hop in the Discord if you want to join the team. Or you can just hang out and watch. It can just be fun to watch. 399 subscribers. All right, one of y'all should go follow my YouTube so I can hit 400. So let's get a short. Okay, so we'll grab this one. If you're interested in coding, let's see if there's description. Okay, that's what's in the. So I can't actually like see the transcript this way. So let's see if this works. I don't know. Okay. Close this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Da, 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 da. Doesn't closing tabs feel good? I wonder if I, before I get into this, if I can just see reels or shorts. So if shorts don't work, maybe retrieval augmented will just be able to tell me that. Okay, so this get request doesn't work. It mistook the library name for so plain GPT mistook the library name for like a URL. Retrieval augmented says I can do it this way, but that seems to assume that this thing has already been installed. Hopefully it is this easy. If it is this easy, I need to install this thing. It also works for automatically generated subtitles, and it does not require a headless browser like other Selenium-based solutions do. Love that. It seems like it's actually maybe API-based. I guess I don't really know. Okay, so here we're going to install it. Okay, so we'll make a little script. Let's get into the code. It's about time, right? Let's get into some code. So here I am in the rect repo, ls, and I'm going to construct this as a microservice. So I will make a directory. this is going to be like a monorepo pattern. There will be multiple components inside of the same folder. In hindsight, maybe I should take the current context and move it into a child folder. Do I want to do that right now? Yeah. I think so. So let's move all of this stuff into a folder called UI. So we got Husky. Do I want Husky at the top level? It needs to go at the top level, right? Guess we'll leave Husky at the top level. GPT is the know-it-all friend who can't bring themselves to say, I don't know. That's so true. So true. Okay, so I'm going to move all this stuff into the UI folder. We will add a readme.md. I'm going to actually rip this README and keep it here. And then over here, this is going to be like the GUI README. So this is rect UI. And this will be a React, so this is like blitz.js plus React plus next web GUI for the rect system. And so we don't need background or design here. I'll just say this README contains UI specific run instructions. See the top level for everything else. Are you looking at the keyboard at all during this? What do you mean? Like, am I like looking at the keyboard while I type? Usually not. I mean, sometimes I have to, but I try not to. Where's run the app. Wish I could do that. I think it's just practice. Cool. So here's the rect UI. And then let's get a link to the main README. Let's quickly make sure that the UI will still work. So I'm going to blitz dev out of this UI folder. It was literally wrong, and I was able to get it to correct itself, so that's good. That's pretty funny. Reflection is great if you can get it to correct itself. All right, so we have this UI, control click, It takes a minute to load. That's okay. Whatever. After it replies, say, can you evaluate your response and improve on it? And it will. All right, so here is my little flashcards. What is the tallest mountain in the world? All right, pop quiz, y'all. Oh, let me make sure I'm looking at my YouTube chat, which I've been neglecting. Mr. B Cut says, hey, dude, came over from TikTok. Okay, good to see you there. Yeah, if you're on TikTok, check the link in my bio. You can see YouTube or Twitch and see the full screen. Yeah, so how many continents are there? 3, 2, 1, boop, 7. I don't know if that's true. That's what GPT says anyway. What is the capital of France? This one I know. Bam. Paris. Mon ami. Okay, so what do? We verified that after moving into this UI folder, the GUI still works. Here is running the app. Running the, each component folder, each component subfolder of this top project root. So this repo is constructed, is organized as a monorepo, is organized as a monorepo. Each component subfolder of this project root has its own README with run instructions for that particular component. Why is it? It's not look. It's not formatting my README. What? Bogus. Maybe I need like a README Markdown or something installed. Okay, so let's stage this, and this is feat monorepo, or like mono. I guess it should be a chore monorepo. Monorepo style. Whoa, that's a lot of. Okay, we're gonna need to move the get ignore back up. Bam. Get ignore back up, refresh, unstage, refresh, and the number goes down. That's good. And get ignore should not be green anymore, right? So it's white, so no changes detected. Cool, so we basically are good. Thanks for sharing the live. All right, we'll commit that, we'll push it. You can see up there at the top, it's processing slow. Looks like the Husky hook didn't stick. The pre-commit didn't run. Look at that. Okay, whatever. I'll make a note of it and move on. So the note here is bug pre-commit. Since I moved Blitz stuff into a UI subfolder, the Husky at top doesn't seem to work now. Fix when able. I've heard of Husky. What is it? It is a git hook tool. So it'll let you run pre-commit, pre-push. It'll let you run little scripts. And in this case, it makes sure that my TypeScript code is formatted and runs my tests and runs lint. No, it doesn't. It's just running format, I think. Where's the sh? Husky sh. Oh. Echo. Yeah, okay. Well, what I said that it does is what the Blitz Huskies used to do, but this one only does prettier. Cool. Now we want to do some Python. So we have this UI folder, and now we can make what should I call this folder? Transform service. To underscore or not to underscore? That is the question. It would be so great if I could just have a one word. But if there's multiple services, then you can't really do a one word service name, can you? Because there's going to be multiple services. Unless I do just like BE. UI BE. Cool. I'm actually cool with that. And now I can do transform service in here. And it can follow the Python conventions in here. grep-I name John is great. Oh, I'm blushing. Hey, thank you so much for the follows. If you're liking the video, tap it a few times, give it a like. It's great for the algorithm. Okay, so we have this transform service. What sort of service do we want it to be? I think we're going to start with just a script. So calling this BE is not necessarily even accurate, whatever. And we'll just make a main file for now. Where is this code that we looked at? Yeah, let's just make a main file for now. Okay. I want it to be poetry. I want a poetry app. Do I have poetry right now? Cool. All right, so poetry init, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh, Conan rocks. Give John a hug. Oh, my arms are really sore. Average Savage. Thank you for the follow. Okay, package name, transform service. Here's the version, description, like, I really should have called this transcript service, shouldn't I? Let me undo this, sorry. Rename. Transcript. Transcript service, poetry init. Define your dependencies interactively. Sure. There's really only one that I can think of. Add or search for this bad boy right here. Ask it if the information would be transferred instantaneously. What am I asking? Will front end be replaced by AI in 10 years? In 10 years, maybe. Replaced is like the wrong word, but it's going to significantly impact the job. Best man, await, fetch, John. Conan is top over here. Y'all should see these Twitch comments. Everyone go over to Twitch so you can see these. We got Bash, we got TypeScript. YouTube transcript API. Oh, because it's dashes, not underscores. It's recommended to install using pip. Look, it's dashes. Okay, they gave me a heart attack. Okay, so this is not correct. This is not correct. You're about to get a pull request, buddy. Fork you, dude. This guy scared me. So yeah, it's 0 with the dashes. Oh no, Windows, don't be Windows right now. Here's my fork. Got this code, copy. Going to do another terminal. I'm doing all this just to make a pull request on his README. Okay, so we have git checkout typo fix. Here we are in typo fix. I want to go to the README and change this part. Whoa, what was that sound? There was like a cool sound somewhere. Hope I'm not hearing things. Okay, so we are going to vim the README. And here, the part where he says it's recommended install by pip. Yep. Bam. Oh, maybe it was Poetry was making the noise. No? Enter the version constraint. I don't know. I really don't like how it's like blurting these line breaks. Do you confirm generation? Yes. Cool. All right, we got Pi Project Tom over there. Here we vim the README, git status, git stage, git commit m docs library name with dashes. JS over Pi. I don't know. I think it's kind of a wash. I will take TypeScript though. Oh, in terms of landing your first job, I would agree with that. In terms of landing your first job, that's for sure. So here, yeah, this is it, right? Bam. That's all I want to do. Nothing harmful, nothing scary. John, you will forever make me happy. Oh. Using namespace std. C# over Pi. Ooh, y'all are getting spicy over there. Hey. We're all friends. Yeah, I wish that was the case anyway. So, yeah, that was all I did because that's how it should be, because that's how it is even at the link that he linked. Cool. So we got this thing installed. Here's the Pi project toml. Okay, so why is my IDE not getting it? And that is because I need to activate my Poetry shell. Can I Poetry shell like this? Poetry could not find piproject.toml in the YouTube transcript API folder. Right, because I'm not supposed to be over there. Poetry shell over here. Okay. So first you're going to install poetry, then poetry install. Install poetry, then inside the transcript service directory, and here I want to find my Python interpreter. Which languages can you work? I mean, a bunch of them, but for this project, I'm using TypeScript and Python. Okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to pick the interpreter for rect. Nope, didn't work. Spawning shell within. So I got transcript service venv. So let me see .venv. No such file or directory. Is it because it spawned it with the wrong syntax? It like spawned it in Windows syntax and I'm in git bash? That's weird. I can make poetry drop the environment. Use code block annotations specifying bash. All right, why not? Okay, so we'll make it drop the environment. For use for VS Code, consider running. Okay, so now it dropped the environment, right? What are you making now? It's the same thing. Hey, Jog. Good to see you again today. It's the rect repository. So it's going to make me ER. Is it lib? No, it's going to be scripts. Sending good vibes. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much. See ya. Thanks for the follows. Pythes. Jog says epic. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. We're going to pick the Python executable. Cool. All right, so now we got some of these instructions. Thank you for the follows. Oh, over 50 people here. That's awesome. If you're liking the video, tap like. That's good for the algorithm. Okay, so now we have this poetry shell. Poetry env. I want to activate and then I can install. Poetry use. Poetry env use. Let's do poetry env list. I don't know what it's going to be called. Okay, this is already activated. Great. Confirm poetry is active by running. Okay, and now is it going to let me show? Virtual environment already activated. Okay. And now, why are you not detected? Could not be resolved. You should be detected because I picked the interpreter. Okay. I added the folder, but selecting it is a different step, I guess. Let's close all of these and then open the file again. Does it detect it this time? So I'm looking in my site packages. Where is this folder? So I don't see it. So let me make sure that I poetry install. Cool. That was my issue. I never actually installed. Okay, well, let's add it to the README, right? Poetry shell. So, yeah. I guess the order is different here. Why did I have to install twice? Let me put this instruction up. For VS Code, consider running. Install poetry then. So install Poetry and navigate to this directory. For VS Code, consider running this. Next, confirm bash Poetry is active by running this. What? Poetry, right. Cool. All right, this is the right order. How did you learn to code? Practice makes perfect. I originally started with Codecademy, building WordPress websites and then customizing the UI. So a lot more JavaScript, and then finally got a full-time job coding, originally as a JavaScript developer. Then learned Java, went full stack, learned some other stuff. That was about 10 years ago, but that's how I got started. Okay, so here we are up to, let's get rid of that install. We don't want to install until after we confirm the environment is active. Okay, so next confirm it's active, then install. And then I should be able to look in my file here and see, yeah, okay, so it looks good now. So let me Python main.py. Can't open, yeah, okay, let me. Video ID is not defined. Yep, that's totally fair. I don't know what the video ID should be. It's this little reel, right? Is this a short here? So let's try that. I don't think that works though. Ooh, 1,000 likes? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the follows. Okay, so did that work? It kind of like just proceeded. It wasn't an error though. So here, right, we are doing this. This will return a list of dictionaries. You can also add languages if you want to make sure they are in your desired language. Well, I want English, but let's be explicit about it. That's good. And so this is going to return what does this mean? All transcripts which are available. That's interesting. And provide the method. Okay, so we get transcripts, and that will provide a fetcher method. Okay, so this says find transcripts. YouTube has a feature which allows you to automatically translate subtitles. Do I need to do all that? What's up? What was up with the get transcript thing? All right, let me see this variable. So this is going to be transcript, I guess. And I'm hovering, I'm seeing the type says any, so I guess it's not really typed yet. They didn't type this library out. It says it returns this, A list of dictionaries containing the text, start, float, duration keys. Got it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Transcript. A list of, I guess I can use the lowercase. Can I use the lowercase L? We'll find out. List of time or text time range with text. .10 or newer, bogus. 3.10 or newer. All right, I'll use the type extensions then. Maybe I need to update my version of Python. I think that's a good idea. What are you doing? We are trying to get transcripts for TikTok videos. And then I don't know what to do. So this thing is not typed, so I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. Can I just print it like that? I don't know if that's going to work. Whoa. Whoa. Woo! Let's go! How did that work? Oh, dude, come on. How the fuck did that work? That's awesome. Okay, we got transcripts, kids. We got transcripts, code kittens. Cool. That was so easy. A win is a win. Okay, so let's do the commit here. So this is feat transcript service. Is that Python? Yes. All right, and we're over in the repository over here. A win is a win. So we got UI BE transcript service. And look at these languages. How long does it take it to figure out that there's Python in here? We'll see. I don't know why it thinks it's over 80% JavaScript. These are TypeScript files over here. Where's it getting all that JavaScript from? These are TypeScript files. All right, anyway. So what do I want to do now? Now I want to just get the text. I don't want the timestamps, actually. Okay. I'm going to want to do a list of so I can make a main function. Look at that. there is GitHub Copilot helping me there. If it's invoked as a main function, then we'll execute them. If the file is invoked as a main module, then we will execute the main function. Okay. Here's the main function. That is a void. Control-Shift-P, format. Configure, I don't know, black. Yeah, we should add black as the poetry. Add black. Oh, Cosmo's ahead of the game. Item text for item and transcript. Let's go. That's right. Bam, got that black formatter. We love it. We love the black formatter. Let's see. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so we don't want to print the transcript now. We want to print the we can call it transcript text maybe. I guess that makes sense. And then this is going to be what our friend Cosmo was talking about. So this is where we do the item text for item and transcript. Look, Copilot helping me again. What are you? No hablo taka taka. What are you coding? It's called rect. Let's go ahead and try and run this. And while we, okay, that was so, I was gonna say while we run this, well, I'll talk about it, but like it was just instant. We want to join these. I don't know. Do we want to join that? Now I need to send it to the language model. And I don't know if I should bother joining it when I send it to the language model. Isn't the language model just going to parse into tokens again? So maybe I can just send the tokens like that. But here is what we're working on to answer the question from Mohadek. Hey, by the way, if you're on TikTok, you can go to the link in my bio and pick YouTube or Twitch and see the full screen. But this is what we're working on, and definitely check out the README for more details. Let's see if I've got any more stars on this bad boy. I only got 1 star on the repo. So feel free to drop by and give it a star. Okay. If you're interested in coding, projects are a great way to help you land a job, grow your skills, accelerate your career. We've been talking about 3 different kinds of coding projects and their pros and cons. Cool. So I wonder if GPT can understand this. I'm gonna merge it. It might not be necessary, but I'm gonna go ahead and merge it. Let's do a space. I'll make a note. I don't know if it's joining, I don't know if joining is necessary, but I did, so it looks the same as what I manually pasted into ChatGPT UI. You should join on Space. It's just one big string. Yeah, I'm joining on Space. Cool. So we can get this. And here's the joined one. And now I can grab this string, Control C, dump from human stack. And I can go over to ChatGPT. So here's ChatGPT, your session expired, whatever. Okay, let's log in. And I can give it this text and basically like make sure that everything works in advance. All right, so this is GPT-4. That's maybe unfair compared to the LLMs that we'll be using. Let's go for GPT-3. I'm going to say consider the following text from a consider the following transcript from a social media video. It doesn't matter that it's a social media video. From a short video. Consider the following transcript from a short video by John Vanderveer. What? And we're going to see if it can understand and then create a question. So this is basically anticipating ahead of time if what we're doing later is going to work. We're just checking on that. What we're going to try to do later is generate a quiz. Generate a quiz. And then ideally the system would be able to grade it as well. So I guess I could have it generate a quiz without like proving that it knows the answer, but that quiz would need to include the answer. So I think the system would need to be able to identify the answer. So I'm just asking the system the question, and then I will ask it to generate a flashcard and a quiz after that. So right now, GPT is acting as the conversational agent. That's why I picked 3.5, because I don't have access to 4. Do you have the 4 API? No, I don't. Was on yesterday. Did you end up going with Whisper? No. We are going with the YouTube API. So I don't need to run it through an API at all. I can just use the YouTube API, which is actually a lot better. Okay, consider the what kind of project does John recommend you does John recommend developers pursue if they are trying to build new skills? Golly, the answer is longer than my question. Answer in less than 20 words. John recommends coding projects to build skills. Basic pet projects are good for learning. Blogs for portfolio. Okay, basically it got really close. So yes, for building skills, I recommend you do a basic, boring pet project. And specifically, a specific example of that would be a blog. First, get the voice to transcript data. It's what do you mean? It's right here. This is the transcript data. Maybe I misunderstood your point. You're only using GPT 3.5? Yes. Okay, over here, what did we do? We added black, right? Cool. Yeah, that worked. That worked, bro. So basically it's time to pick the LLM. So let generate a flashcard from the transcript. Flashcards have text on the front and back. The front has a question, and the back has an answer. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, let's go. What? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm second guessing my life at this point. There's 5 flashcards on the screen, right? Maybe I need to pause and take a break. Maybe this is a sign I'm losing it. Okay, what does John recommend for developers trying to build new skills? John recommends that developers pursue coding projects to build new skills. Yeah, let's go. What type of project does John recommend if developers are trying to grow skills? It's the same question, right? Build new skills or grow skills. John recommends starting with a basic and boring pet project. What type of project does John recommend if developers are trying to show skills they already have? I love it. Okay, so it came up with, there's basically like 2 things I touch on in that video, so it kind of picked up on both themes. If developers are trying to show skills, John suggests helping someone else solve their problem or solve their own problem. That's right. Thank you for all the follows. Talk forever. Why doctors and not coders? Joke's on you, I'm a doctor and a coder. What does John specifically recommend for the basic pet project? Yes! For the basic pet project, John specifically recommends creating a blog. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This is correct. Where can developers find open source educational curriculum that can help them pick their next project? Isn't medicine context specific as well? Yeah, totally. Format these flashcards as JSON so that a React application can load them into an array. Control-Shift-F, flashcards, flashcard. I guess I should Control-P, shouldn't I? Control-P, flashcard, okay? We want to give it cannot read file tsconfig JSON. What? Why are you tripping, dude? tsconfig JSON. Why can it not just look at the child folder? Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe the ESLint config is messed up. ESLint is telling it to look over here. Cannot find next Babel. Maybe it's because I need to run the install now that I moved it. Whatever. This is a next step. It's not what I'm doing right now. The JSON object should comply with the pattern described in the below code. One, two, three, four, five. Awesome. Okay, here's a link to the video. Add a property called related source. Add a property called related source to each object. The value of this property here's a link to the video. Add a property called related source to each object. The value of this property should be the link URL. Cool. So it added it on there. You can train LLM on code bases on GitHub. LLM translates business logic to code easy. All right, so we copy this link and we go over here to this flashcards thing. So actually what I want to do is somehow write this as a file. Okay, I want to write it as a JSON file. So here's UI, MyPy extensions, I don't want all that. Do I want the UI to consume this as a stat? Yeah. It does it make sense? So the UI could call a database, or the UI could just import a JSON file. What's better? Importing the JSON file, right? I don't know. We talked about loading it into a database. I can see pros and cons to both sides. Should I load it into a database or just have the file dump? So if I do load it into the database, how will I do that? One option is that I could have Python call the Supabase API. But then I will have my TypeScript app making API calls and my Python app making database calls. I would rather not. So I think I want to dump this into a static area, and then my Blitz app can pick that up and seed it into a database or use it literally as it sees fit. That's what I'm going with. Okay, so we can just do this right here in the current folder that we're in. So here I am. And then I want to create some output, some output stuff right here. Make out source, make dist folder if it doesn't exist. Write the transcript to file. Thank you. That's pretty much it. And when do we load it to LLM? I want this text. Yeah. So the text should say like, we're going to need to give it the prompts. So when do we prompt it? Ooh, I can tell it to have these have like little IDs. So the URL basically is an ID. Okay, so write the transcript to file. So we're going to generate a prompt. We're going to write a prompt including the transcript to file. Write a prompt including the transcript text to file. So I don't need to write these as comments. I can actually code these out. So here's the transcript text. And now, am I going to have a collection? I'm going to have a collection of transcript. So here's video ID. We are going to do video IDs. This is going to be an array. For video ID and video IDs. For each of these, we get a transcript. Okay, now we're going to get a prompt text, and we'll just say that that equals transcript text. We're going to end up changing that, but let's just say that they're the same. Okay, and so now I have a collection of prompts. I could append, that would be, so I could get the collection of prompts and then write it to file, or I could just append to the file. What would the difference be? The difference would be that if I commit the file and then I run the process again, it will keep appending. So one thing I could do is I could write a new line here and then append in the duration of, and that would be better. That would be an incremental approach, which would be better. Iterative, incremental, progress, pause, resume. It would be better to do that instead of get all of the data and then write it at the end. I'd rather with F as open write. Okay, so not really, but it helped me. Okay, so with open prompt.txt, I want to call this, yeah, this is prompt.txt. So we're going to join this big prompt, then we're going to send it to the LLM, and then we are going to get JSON back from the LLM. So I'm going to assume that this is small. In the real world, if my prompt is big, I will break the token limit. And so this is going to be, but we can deal with that later. And so this will be support small token limits for prompt. Prompt.txt assumes the whole thing will fit inside LLM token limit, but this won't scale. we need to chunk the logic so that our prompts fit within token limit. A couple approaches. Solve in TikToks at a time. Or two is solve by curriculum unit or book chapter curriculum unit or book chapter. Does TikTok have a transcript API? They do. We looked at that earlier in the stream. So you have to go through app approval. So it's not as readily available. But if you can get it, you can just use that one. I'm using I say TikTok here, but I'm using YouTube, and I'm going through repurpose.io. I'm going from TikTok over to Google Drive. Okay, so we just put that as a backlog item, and we can move on. So what are we doing here? We're going to assume that it's small. So this will replace the file to be empty. And now here, I want to append. And so we're going to append a new line and the prompt text. And let me switch this over to be an F string. Okay, so we get a new line, and this is going to be append mode. So we wipe the file, and why do we do it like this? When I commit to GitHub, then I rerun the process, and it will wipe the file, then append, right? Instead of just appending on the document. I'm not from South Africa. I'm originally from Texas, currently living near DC. 1.9K likes. That's very close to 2,000. Let's get to 2,000. Okay, so how do we get the prompt text? I mean, we can run this, and it should make the file. So there's prompt.txt, right? It has this text right here. What I'd like this to say, though, is URL text. Okay, so let's do that. So over here, I'm going to write URL colon, and then I'm going to write text colon space. So this gets the prompt text, and this gets how do I get to that URL? Can I get rid of the word shorts here? That doesn't work. We're going to assume that they are shorts. They're all shorts. If you're interested in coding, projects are a great. So URL is like this, basically. Variable name, video ID. And I actually want the HTTPS : / in there. Querying the YouTube API. Yep. What is he making? It's called rect, R-E-C-T, open source repository. You can read the README. Here on GitHub, Vanderveer/rect. Get rect or something. So the background and design is all in here. Can someone explain to me what's going on? Basically, we're taking TikTok videos and making like flashcards and quizzes out of them. and we're using AI to do it. So here's the YouTube transcript API. It gets the transcript of my video. Do you use LangChain yet? No, I don't. But that's a another good idea. Did I close? Okay, no, I didn't close it, right? Here it is. So one of the problems with hackathons, you need to focus on a narrow scope. Can't let there be scope creep. You'll lose the hackathon. But I'll make a note of it for a future idea, and that is LangChain integration. Yeah, I don't know. Could simplify things. The username is Vandeveer. Yep. You can also check the link in my bio. Hey, by the way, if you're on TikTok, you can go over to YouTube or Twitch and see the full screen. Hey, and also my bio has like Discord link, YouTube link, my GitHub, all kinds of stuff. So definitely check out the bio. And follow the page if you're into coding. If you already code or if you want to learn more about it, you came to the right place. Thanks for being here. So what are we doing now? We are writing this prompt.tx, and I want it to say URL : text : All right, it's doing that. Yeah. And then basically we take that and send it over to ChatGPT or whatever large language model. So here we don't really need a dist folder. Separate process. Send prompt to LLM. Look at that. GitHub Copilot just anticipated that I want to send prompt.txt to an LLM. I do want to add some top level prompt here. I want to write, consider the following transcripts. Consider the following transcripts delineated by their URLs. Web video. Consider the following web video transcripts delineated by their URLs. And let me make this into a multi-line. Consider the following web video transcripts delineated by their URLs. Please generate flashcards related to the video transcripts. A flashcard has a question on the front and the answer on the back. Organize the flashcards as JSON data. So that a React web app, I don't want to say so that the web app can display them, because it might not be consumed directly. It might go into the database. I just want to say organize the flashcards as JSON data. And they should be able to comply with the model. Here we can do video URL. Actually, here I want to do the platform ID. Organize the flashcard as JSON data. With JSON data following the format below. Let's do it like this. Let's go ahead, go over to the Prisma schema. So the model here will be a single transcript. This will be a flashcard. The flashcard can have a question and answer. It's not going to have a user. It will have a front text and a back text. Front text, back text. It's going to have a source ID. That's going to be a string. It's going to have a source name. Source platform name. Thanks for the follows. I'm learning Vue and understand nothing. Should I give up programming? No. Hey, check my bio if you want to have a one-on-one consultation, one-on-one discussion about that. But I think probably the answer is going to be no, you should not quit. Prisma cannot format prettier files. What? Okay, so here's the flashcard ID. Source platform should be a separate model. Yeah, I think that's probably true. I think that's probably true. That does not matter for the purpose of the JSON though, but I think you're right. Source platform ID, source platform name. And actually I only want these parts. So like for the JSON, I don't want it to even know about that other stuff. Boop, Control C, Control Z. All right, so we'll go back to the prompt. SQL, no, it's not SQL. It is a domain-specific language called Prisma. All right, consider the following web video transcripts delineated by their URLs. Please generate flashcards related to the video transcripts. A flashcard has a question on the front and the answer on the back. Organize the flashcards as JSON data following the format below. Please generate I want to be specific here. Please generate 10 flashcards related to the video transcripts. And 10 in total. Please generate at least 2 flashcards per source platform ID. Please generate at least 2 flashcards per transcript. And 10 in total. Consider the following web video transcripts delineated by their source platform ID. The source platform name for all of these is YouTube Shorts. Bam. How do you keep motivated? Oh, that's a great combo. I mean, there's a lot of people to help, man. There's a lot of people to help. That motivates me. Fear also motivates me. I don't want the AI to take us out, so we got to take control of them and stay motivated, stay technically on top of it, right? Thanks for all the follows. And it's just fun. That's the other thing for me personally. Okay, consider the following. This name for all of these is this. Please generate at least 2 flashcards per transcript. All right, let's see if this works. So this is going to be the top of the prompt. Then we're going to have these prompts for each of these. And let me do 2 video URLs. 1, 2. Your channel. All right, we got over 400 subscribers now. Thanks. Shorts, let's get one more. So here's one. Excuse me. And let's get the whole series. So here is part 3. All right, so this is a 4-part series. 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll get these in order 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 3. If you're interested in building a here's 2. And then here is 1. So if you're interested in coding, building projects is a really good 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll throw in the industry secrets one. That was fun. Industry secrets and literal cheat codes. Huge secret for job search and career. Wi-Fi first. What do you mean? Thank you for all the follows. We got a lot of followers. Are you using Copilot or Tab 9? I recently switched. I'm using Copilot now. I am using the regular Copilot. I'm not sure that it's any better than Tab 9, but I got it so that I could get on the wait list for GPT-4, which is going to be, I'm pretty sure, way better. I'm trying to check if that dash needs huge secret for looks like yes. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll add this one, 5. Okay, I don't know if this space, yeah. So then we should get our transcripts out here. Send prompt to LLM. It doesn't need to be a separate script, does it? Send prompt to LLM. We can do that here. This is just a to-do. Send prompt to LLM. Are you making a TikTok clone? Nope. We are, it's called rect. Open source GitHub repository right here. And it takes my TikToks or YouTube shorts and turns them into slides and flashcards and quizzes. What kind of computer do you have? This is, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I built this thing like 5 years ago. I don't even remember what's in it. Okay, send prompt to LLM. Print result. Validate result is JSON and save to flashcards.json. We love it. Okay, so that's a to-do. So let's run python.main. Okay, it seems to have worked successfully. We can look at this prompt. Consider the following. So it put the upper text and then URL text, URL text, URL text. Wow, that is so fast. That is just incredible. Okay, so we got our TXT. This is data engineering, isn't it? I think it would fall in that category. More so once we actually start cramming it into the database. But this is data engineering, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead and commit this before I just like keep going because settings JSON is committed here. Default, okay, sure, why not? What happened to my lock? We added black. Okay, I didn't commit that. Let's just do the lock stuff by itself. So this is chore, format, and yeah, no, it's just formatting. It's just two different kinds of formatting. What platform do you recommend to learn coding, preferably free? Probably Free Code Camp for that. How many years have you been coding for? About 10 years. I'm in the second year of uni studying CS, but I don't know much coding. A lot of people don't. Never trust a developer that codes on Windows. That is brutal. The secret to coding is you actually start coding. That's facts. Big facts. Keep pushing, learn to code in your spare time. Uni will never teach real life coding. Totally agree. Tell him, Victor. Totally agree. How do you set up commits the way it is in your IDE? You just need to add the folder to workspace in VS Code. Okay, so we added black, and now we want to, this new feature is prompt.txt. Let's go ahead and put these together. So since we're doing both of these, we want to create the migration to go with that schema change. So I'm going to open a new folder in the UI. Always work on a side project to learn new skills. You know what? That's hilarious because literally that is like what these shorts are talking about. Yeah, I agree. So here we are in the UI, and I want to blitz, Prisma, migrate, dev. Thank you for the rose. Hey, by the way, if you're on TikTok, you can go to the link in my bio, check out YouTube or Twitch, and see the full screen. Do you need a PC with good tech to do stuff like this? The answer is no. Name for a new migration, flashcards. Yeah, this computer is like several years old. It's not a piece of garbage or anything. It was pretty nice when I got it, but anyway. Okay, so we commit that. Just joined, what are you doing? We are working on a project called rect, R-E-C-T, like a rectangle. What's the point of it? It has 4 points. That's why it's called rect. It takes my TikTok content and it generates flashcards, quizzes, a conversational agent, and I don't know, something else. What was the fourth thing? It's over here in the README. Let's go look at the README. So this is it, totally open source. Bro, can you help in how I get my foundation for ethical hacking courses? Nah, probably better to find someone else. But yeah, slides for Latterly Slides is the last thing. Okay, so here we're grabbing prompt and let's throw it in GPT. So let's do a new one. Here's GPT 3.5. Or should we try to send it to an LLM? Let's do this. Which API will you use for the conversational API part? I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Vikunai. What do you think? What should I use? GPT is killing it on this task. Hi, bro. Learning front-end development. Is it valid right now? Can I get jobs? It's difficult right now. You can get a job, but it's difficult right now. Okay, so what are the pros and cons of a basic pet project? Pro, easy to start and finish, helps you learn new skills. Cons, may not be very interesting to potential employers. Like, yo, this is crazy. Oh man, it is crushing it. Yeah, Nate says continue. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yo, GPT is crushing it. Okay, I'm not going to use that because we're not going to really be using GPT 3.5. I don't think. Is it free? If it's free, we can use it. Let's go check out GPT 3.5 now. And then here's the augmented, which is what I would really rather do. How about software engineering bootcamp? Are there jobs? Yes. And going to a bootcamp is going to help you get a job more effectively than just using an online course. But it's still difficult. Check out Springboard. They have a job guarantee, so that's a good one. Okay, so what if I want to use this retrieval augmented thing? This looks like it's just making a... Oh, okay. Get plain pipeline. Get retrieval augmented pipeline. I don't know. I don't know that I really need retrieval augmentation for this. Did I already link it? Transcript API, let's close this. Close this. Wow, this was just like actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. That's great. Get to close a lot of, okay, so here we are. Close a lot of these. How long have you been coding for? About 10 years. So here, what did we do? Yeah, we are just using these 5 video IDs right here. So I don't know that augmentation is necessary for me. Did I make a multimodal support? Yeah, so let me make a note of this, but I don't really think I need to use it right now. Followed, thank you, thank you. What are you building? The answer is I'm building a tool called rect, R-E-C-T, open source right here. This is for the Supabase AI-oriented hackathon. Okay. So now this is going to prompt, let me say prompt for flashcards. To do, send to LLM, validate the result, and save to flashcards.json. And then we can prompt for quizzes. So let's go ahead and make both. So we'll split these out. This will be def. Okay, yeah. This is going to be flashcard. Flashcards from transcript. Yeah. So let's get this thing. What I want this to return is the, do I want to hold them all open? No, I don't. I just want to pass the file name. This is going to be flashcards file name. flashcards file URI, which is going to be flashcards. Okay. So prompt. So this is a URI. That's a substring. I guess substring is whatever. I think it should be either way. Transcript. This is kind of dumb. What I'm doing is kind of dumb. No, it's fine. Prompt over there. Return this. I refuse to believe anyone actually knows coding. So we're going to have a flashcards file substring, and then we're going to have a quizzes file substring. Okay. You get the idea. I never share my code. Why? Thank you for all the follows. YouTube transcript API. Are you writing code to auto-generate flashcards? Exactly. Exactly. Quizzes and flashcards. Question, text, answer, text. I actually want the quiz IDs. That will be a question IDs. Quiz item IDs. So here is this is the quiz item IDs. Quiz, and then there's quiz items. So this needs to be like 3-tiered. Wow. I think I can explain this better, can't I? Coding is like magic. Sure is. Sent the golden mic. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we have a quiz that's composed of quiz items, and then quiz items are a question, a few answers, and then the answer ID. Question text, answer ID. What should I call these things? Like possible answers. Possible answer IDs. Possible answer just has text. And possible answer ID. I guess that can be a string. I don't know. What are IDs in the Prisma schema? It's an int. It's an int. Possible answer ID and IDs. And here is the quiz item IDs. This would be the quiz item. I guess this would just be ID, wouldn't it? It's the primary key, yeah. Explain the relations, one to many. One quiz has many quiz items. In principle, a quiz item could be on multiple, it could be many to many. I really, at the moment, I'm only interested in generating one quiz, but in principle, it could be many to many. And a quiz item has many possible answers, but only one is the correct answer ID. Okay, and let's get this prompt correct. Consider the following web video transcripts delineated by their source platform ID. Please generate at least 2 flashcards per transcript. And we will say, please generate at least 1 quiz item. Please generate at least please generate at least 1 quiz item and 10 in total. These 10 quiz items should be organized into a single quiz. Let's go. Why are you writing Prisma with Python? Is it some kind of CLI tool to generate it? Kind of. What is the SDK and API difference? That looks like a typo. That looks like a typo, sorry. Then we need another table for many to many, right? Yeah, this is not one table. I think the relation here is like there might be 3 tables could fully define the relation. I think so. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so yeah, here's the quizzes prompt. Here is the flashcards prompt, and that's going to return the file substring. Here is the quiz file substring. So you have the flashcards and then the quiz, right? And over here, we get the prompt for flashcards.txt, right? And the prompt for quizzes.txt. So let's see if this works. Whoa, what's going on? Rect UI, okay, that's what's going on. CLI tool ain't a typo, bro. That's not what I was saying. Somebody said it looked like they were trying to say differentiate, maybe. SDK and API explain, please. Thank you. Why don't you try loopback, sir? What's up, Poppy Sensei? I have tried loopback. I wrote like one of the first Node ORM comparisons. Yeah, that's a long time ago. And then I did a retrospective. All right, so check me out on Hacker Noon 5 years ago, from type ORM to loopback or retrospective. And then before this, I am the one who wrote which JavaScript ORM should you be using in 2018. So yeah, I've been down these roads. So I did this comparison right here, comparing all the different ORMs for Node. And you definitely want Prisma over loopback. Okay, I'm new here. I'm asking what is SDK and API. So this is using the YouTube transcript API. So in the Pi project right here, this one. So we're using the YouTube transcript API, and we are using that to generate prompts for a large language model. Okay, unbound local variable, flashcards file substring referenced before assignment. Flashcards file substring. So we need to change the name here. Prompt for flashcards. Get, that's easy. You still at it, you know. It ain't over till it works. Thank you for the follows. Quick reminder, if you're on TikTok, you can check the link in my bio and find my YouTube or my Twitch. You'll be able to see the whole screen. Also my Discord as well. Someone is talking in the Discord about some cool open AI code I could use. I was thinking about.
What's up? I'm Troubleshoot. Welcome back to another video. In this quick guide, I've got yet another
Cool. So yeah, we'll try the OpenAI API. So what did we want to do right here? We wanted to write these two files, flashcards file substring. So we'll come over here and change this to the flashcards file substring. We need an F. So these are F strings. Here's the quizzes file substring. Flashcards, and then here's quizzes. Cool. Thank you for the follows. Python main, let's try that. And it made 3, so what's up with that? Web video. Okay. I got something written wrong somewhere. There's quizzes. Is it coding? Yep. Prompt flashcards.txt, prompt quizzes, prompt for quizzes.txt. Oh, because I didn't use the word for. And I didn't type my F. Okay, so you see it's literally doing the braces instead of interpolating, it's putting the string literal. So that was the issue. Okay, so if I delete all 3 of these, only 2 should come back. Prompt for flashcards, prompt for quizzes, prompt for quizzes. Okay, so yeah, that's why that happened. Let's do this again. When this works, there should only be 2 of these guys. People who do these lives always get someone saying they're doing things wrong or to just quit. Yeah, for sure. What editor? This is VS Code. Okay. Consider the following web transcripts delineated by their. Please generate at least 1 quiz item per transcript and 10 in total. Okay, cool. Let's just sanity check the wording here by throwing this into GPT. Bro, what are you coding? An AI tool that takes my TikTok content and generates flashcards and quizzes out of them. Wait, why are you putting it in GPT? Because I want it to read my videos and create the flashcards and the quizzes for me. I don't want to have to go through the work of making all these things. Okay, so I kind of want to like see what it's saying, but like I want to take the quiz like and see if it got it right. But we don't need to do that right now. Quick reminder, the code is open source. It's called rect. Is that Python? Yes, it is. You know what? Let's try to use GPT because I believe it does not retain your memory if you use the API. It doesn't retain your data. So OpenAI docs. Is the quiz going to have a UI or a command line? It's going to have a UI. Actually, we worked on the UI last stream. Here, let me show you. So there's a front end and a back end. Blitz, Prisma, Migrate Dev. We can run the server using Blitz Dev. You see the subfolder is UI. See that? What are you by profession? I'm a programmer. Give it about 4 seconds here, it'll come up. So you see these are the flashcards. Now we're gonna make flashcards and quizzes, but these are the flashcards. What is AI hackathon? A hackathon is like you hack together like code together with other people. I mean, I haven't gotten anyone to join my team. Actually, this guy is kind of helping. He has some Ask OpenAI 003 query. So we can get that working here soon. So this is the prompt for quizzes. Yeah, it seemed to work basically. It understood the assignment. So the feature here is get quizzes. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff here. So I want to exclude the UI next cache. So let's go to the get ignore. UI, or yeah, where's my .next? Next. I don't understand what it's adding and taking away there. UI next. Oh, it's these like source files or something. Okay. UI, it's still looking in there. Stop looking in there. UI / .next. Why is it looking in there? Stop. Let's see, I don't know if this would help. If I put it in there as well. So I have like 2 get ignores now. See if these go away if I shut off the server. I'm really annoyed about all those files. Oh, did I previously commit them? Okay, it's acting like it's already committed. Let's go see. If I did already commit them, then changing my get ignore won't help. I bet I did. Yeah, see, there's the .next folder. So what I need to do is actually delete this folder. Yeah. Node modules. I didn't commit node modules, did I? Whew, almost got nervous. .next. .next. Delete that. Let's reverse the get ignore. Let's do these first. Control P schema. Make sure that I didn't. Okay, so I didn't actually put them in here, did I? I just put them in that Python text. Hi.
Why did you yell?
Because it was working.
What was working?
You want me to show you? Okay. I can send an AI my TikToks and it makes flashcards and quizzes out of them.
Cool.
Keyboard shortcuts you frequently use on VS Code. Control F, Control Shift F, Control Shift P, Control P. Okay, so we got rid of those cache files. Now if I start my server, hopefully it ignores them. Okay, so here are the cache files coming back up. Let's see if we can get them ignored this time. Okay, that seemed to fix it. Anyway, this is what the GUI looks like, and that's a flashcard, but we want to have a quiz as well. Actually, I think it's just the alt click. Okay, so if this works the easy way, I can just send these prompts to this is the code that our friend Lan sent me. So let's see if this works. It says ask OpenAI. So this is talking about which model. I'm going to rename this. But to be more generic so that in the future someone could swap out OpenAI for something else. So I'm going to call this Ask LLM. And I'm actually going to use the CRUD idiom, get, read, update, delete. And so this is going to be get LLM reply. I'm going to say get LLM reply. Okay, so we're here in poetry. We're going to poetry add OpenAI. And so now in the site packages, there is OpenAI. Import the OS module as well. Now I have reference to OpenAPI, I have reference to OS. We want to get the key. We can do that inside the method. I don't like to have loose variables like that. OpenAI.key. It's not formatted. cannot. Oh, what happened there? Oh, okay. I just got some plain text in there. Make an env file and use this. Okay. So this is the UI. We want to edit the BE. Here we'll go the OpenAI key, and this, we'll call this foo. All right, over 4,000 likes. Thank you so much. And thanks for all the follows. Be sure to follow me on YouTube and Twitch as well. All my links are in my TikTok bio. Got a Discord over here. Okay, so what I want to do is get an OpenAI key. OpenAI developer key. Let's see if I have. So here, API reference, how do I get my keys? That's the thing. Oh, okay. Let me take this. I think I saw it. Take this off screen. Right. Am I going to get charged? That's my concern. I guess it doesn't matter because the one that I ship, like, I don't necessarily have to deploy one. Or I can, yeah, I can deploy one and just, like, if we go over the limit, just, like, turn it off or something. Bro, I don't know. Are you creating a web front end to query ChatGPT OpenAI? No. I mean, it will do that, but, like, that's not the point of this. These are flashcards. But this is just one of 4 things it will make. What you're talking about is another one. Okay, so I have this API key. Is today the 8th or the 9th? Today's the 9th. So let me put a value here. And I was able to get a value for free. So I got a GPT 3 thing over here. So let me close that, close that, close that. So we should have this key. And let's see. Create prompt query. Temperature, I'm going to put that temperature down to 0. Max tokens 1,000. Yeah, that looks fine. Cool. Language, we have TypeScript and Python. Right in front of us is Python. So here we're getting the OpenAPI response. We need to send them the query. So get LLM reply. We're going to do these one at a time. Make the whole main async. Okay. Get LLM reply. prompt text. So yeah, get LLM reply. Are you using a Mac? Nope, this is Windows 11. Okay, yeah, so we'll do these one at a time. So we'll have prompt substrings is a list of string. Cool. Why don't you use TikTok Studio to stream? Yeah, they won't give me access. I'm not really sure why. I can do it like this, actually. I would love to stream in the studio if they give me access. Hey, by the way, in the meantime, you can go to my bio, go to YouTube or Twitch, and see the full screen. I like your content. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and tap the screen. Give it some likes, share it with other people. For each prompt, and now we will see, yeah. Thank you for the follows. I'm learning to code too. How did you achieve this level? Just practice. Just time and practice. So I've been coding for like 10 years. Thank you for all the follows. Okay. So we are going through each of the prompts. First will be the flashcards, and then will be the quizzes. And so that is this to do. And then we'll save it to the JSON. So we'll change to a JSON, and this will be only a W. Okay. So let's get the reply, and then we will write the reply into the JSON file. You are a god. You're way too nice. I started coding with Python and machine learning. It has been 8 months now. Hey, congratulations. Thanks for being here. Okay, so we got these prompts, and we get the LLM reply for the prompt. Okay, control click here. Here is the query, and prompt equals query, right? This is a string, by the way. What are you building? A tool that takes my TikToks and it makes quizzes and flashcards out of them. Oh, what did I just do? Wow, I literally just I just control queued. That was embarrassing. I wonder if I have a node zombie now. Does it use a transcription program or a function too? Yes. What switches? Razor, cherry, or blue? Oh, it changes color. So it's not just cherry or blue. It changes color. Your tool needs voice recognition. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Okay, so it started on 3,000, so I don't have a zombie. That's good. Except, how does this go? Except exception as E. Cool. So there's the error. Message, no message, choices, text. Yeah, this will give us the reply. And so we're down here. We got the reply. And then we open a JSON file and write it. We just want to validate it. Bam, look at that. It already knew. JSON loads reply. So I'll write it to file anyway. But they will just get a log message that tells them. Stop writing program, it's nonsense. AI is replacing you like ChatGPT. All these are futile. Wow, I think you had to invoke an exception. I'm just going to print it. I don't want to actually wreck the program. Although I think it might. That JSON loads command might wreck it anyway. Okay, so here we are, CDBE. Where is your Eros classes? I'm just dealing with one, the base exception. It's right there. But I'm not like trying to do like custom exceptions and stuff. It's not that deep. This is just a script. Okay, so we're going to the transcript service. Let's cd transcript service. And now we want to Python main. Oh no, it doesn't work because we poetry in list, because we need to activate our Venv. So let's poetry shell. Why don't you use ChatGPT? Stop wasting time. I've been using ChatGPT. I was using it earlier on the stream. Okay, so now we are active. So let's try to python main.py. Coroutine main was never awaited. Okay, got it. Await only allowed within async function. Freddie says hello. Hello, Freddie. How's it going? We can Google this. I have a solution, but I don't know if it's ideal. Oh, I can also, yeah, here. I can send this to GPT-4. Fix the code below so that I don't receive the error about. Sent me perfume. Thank you so much. By the way, if you go to my bio, you can see my YouTube and my Twitch, and you can see the full screen over there. This one. What is ChatGPT? Yeah, it's AI that you can chat with. It's this text interface. ChatGPT will make this redundant? Question mark? No, it would not. Didn't even know you could do that in Python. Yep. Okay, so this is the main piece that I missed, eh? All right, cool. Always those little small details, eh? Jason Decoder. No API key provided. It actually fixed it for you, question mark? Yeah, it did. Show did. The AI is that advanced? Yeah. You leaked your API key. Where is it then? If I leaked it, where is it? It's right there, bro. Where? Do you think this is my API key? Check your .env file, bro. Got him. Yeah. Oh gosh. So yeah, the env file is not getting read correctly. OpenAI key. All right, let's make a little fake one. Damn. All right, so what we can do is just put a breakpoint here. Just print it and put a breakpoint. Fa la 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 la. Wah 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 wah. And do I have it available now? Yeah, so it's not using. It's not using it. Is it because it assumes where the file path is? How can I tell about a custom env file path? You know about GPT SDK arounds question mark? I don't know what you mean. Thank you for all the follows. All right, cool. So I just got to install .env. My eye itches. GG. Okay, so we'll poetry add. We're not going to pip install, we'll poetry add. Let's exit here. Poetry add. Luke of Rock. What's up? What's up? Good to see you here. Okay, so we added .env. Bro, can you hack a virtual betting link? How to learn Python. Don't use it. Whoa, there's a lot going on in the chat. How to learn Python, you can check out Codecademy and Free Code Camp. Those would be two places to check out. A coding boot camp would be even better. So yeah, do one of those courses, but if you enjoy it, the course alone is probably not going to get you a job, but do one of those courses if you enjoy it. Do a boot camp or a 4-year degree, or hit your boy up, link in bio. Luke says, nothing much, just saw your post, came to check this out. Cool, yeah, so this takes my TikTok videos and then it transcribes them, and then it can turn that into quizzes and flashcards. Okay, so we got .env. Let's grab all this. .env is here. OS is already imported. Okay. Custom path. I think it's just like that. All right, let's see if it works. Ah, yo mama 1 2 3. It works. Is this Arduino? What's up, Sammy? You found a stink bug on the wall.
Yeah.
Ew. You want to take it outside and throw it outside?
No, it's gonna try to run off my hand. So I
love you.
I don't want it to run off my hand.
Ew. Maybe we'll have to sweep it with a broom, huh?
Maybe You can get it on a paper towel or toilet paper.
Mwah, that is such a good idea, little buddy.
Or a napkin or more.
Okay, cool. So we have the key now. So I'm gonna come over here and delete these. We're gonna go over here. We're going to delete the fake one that I used, and we'll use this real one. Bam. Hi, kiddo. Yeah, he's already come and gone, eh? OpenAI out for Perl and Java 2. I don't know. I don't know if it's out for Perl and Java 2. Okay, so where did we complain? We complained here. You exceeded your current quota. Please check your plan and building details. What? Oh, is this my YouTube quota? Sir, I asked, I'm going to study information systems and technology. What course would you recommend me? I don't know. Wedchu says, hey, man. Hey, how's it going? One, two, six. Jason loads. That would seem to indicate it got all the way to OpenAI, and then OpenAI is the one that complained. What are your channels, man? Yeah, a lot of people here on the phone on TikTok. Did I not have a link on my Twitch site? I got it all. Twitter, YouTube, Discord. You can check my TikTok bio and get the links to all my other socials. Okay, so let's breakpoint right here. Not using WSL? No, I'm not using WSL. Reply says no message. Error in LLM got reply. You exceeded your current quota. Ooh, why is that red? Flashcards is red? You could just be out of credits with OpenAI. Yeah, but I haven't used the token at all, so that seems kind of weird. Oh, maybe that's the whole point, because you have to actually pay for this stuff. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I can just buy some credits. Isn't it pretty cheap? Okay, I need to get my credit card, so I'll have to do that after the stream. First 18 bucks should be free. It says expired. Cool. I think we're good. We can be done with today's stream anyway. We're over 3 hours. So this pretty much seems to work, but I need to pay OpenAI some money. Yay. Good for them. And then I can make the JSON here. Try Hugging Face. Okay. How do I try Hugging Face? Do you mean Bloom? Have you tried Cataclysm? Oh no, I don't want to go down the whole try all these different models thing. The only one I'm really interested in doing other than ChatGPT is Vikunai. Okay, that's going to do it for today's stream. Thanks for joining, y'all. See you later.
Dad.
What's up, Sam?